Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Mom's pumped up.
Good morning, morning.
We're gonna go get a coffee. We're running a little late. We're not actually running late, but I want to go back to that Helping Hands store that we went to last week. We had good. We scored pretty good, and they don't open till 9. So I thought we'd go there first, and then if we strike out, we'll go right to the flea market, right down the thing. So we're gonna do a speed run today because Mom and I gotta do some things at her house still. And I have a big Easter party to go to, which is like an hour from us. So we're going to knock it out. So,
anything? We're going to the flea market, but we're not getting fleas.
Yeah.
No fleas.
I think we discussed that one time.
Yeah, I know.
Why they called it a flea market.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Remember?
We did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. In case you didn't watch, we looked up why they call them flea markets back in the old days in the European days.
Right, fleas.
Yeah, they had fleas in the couches they would sell at the markets and all that. So they started calling it the flea market. So thank God that don't happen anymore. On our way. Let's go. All right, everybody. We're in the Red Helping Hands. I think that's what it's called. Red Hands Thrift Store. And thought we'd film it here this time. And Mom and I are diving in.
Oh, it's a small.
She's on the other side. I'm on this one. I was in the wrong section. I was in the mediums. Can't be buying no mediums. So I moved down to the large. And I'm starting to get pretty good on which brand names to pick and everything. So I'm diving in pretty hard here. I had to set my stuff down. I was like, I needed 2 hands. You gotta have 2 hands, man, when you're looking at clothes.
Yeah, definitely different.
I like that one. That was pretty cool looking.
Like there's thinking ahead stuff now.
Looking for all the brand name ones. I'm getting where I'm going pretty quick looking at stuff. So Mom's over there. She's getting pretty good too, where she knows what to look for. And I'm trying to pick not the plain Jane ones, I call them. Looking for more solid stuff. And stuff that kind of,
I wouldn't want to come
a little bit. I'm looking for the high quality sell-through rate clothes, but I'm looking for the ones that kind of pop, kind of stand out a little bit. So I think those sell a little bit better.
She makes everything complicated.
So I like how they have everything set up. They have everything medium, large. A lot of the thrift stores have that. And
one of the shows I was watching the other day.
I'm definitely getting where I can look at brand name tags real quick and see what they are. That one's cool. I should look at that one. So, Mom and I like to talk too much. We talk back and forth as we go through.
YouTube channels, and the guy was.
We're always talking about some weird subject. I like the quality of this one. I thought it was kind of nice looking.
He fell off the ladder,
but I don't think it was a good brand.
Like, that sucks.
Oh, I did want to look it up though. See.
Yeah, he broke his.
If you don't know it, man, look it up and see what it is. So, I was telling Mom about a story about a YouTuber I was watching. He fell off the ladder, broke his ribs.
Yeah,
I like the DIY YouTube channels. Watch all those.
5,800.
They're building a house and he fell off the ladder. Felt bad for the guy. Anyway, if you don't know a brand, the only way to learn is either watch videos about it or pull out your phone and check the sell-through rates.
Didn't you,
so that one didn't pass the
that
one didn't pass the stress test. It didn't pass the sell-through rate, so I had to move on.
Yeah.
I don't try to buy too many T-shirts, but if I do see a good one, the polo shirts I do, but the T-shirts I kind of stay away from. I might need to look into those more. But as you can see, I'm trying to find clothes that have a little bit more to them. That has a really good look to it. So I thought it was kind of casual, but it was also kind of business. So, but I didn't know the brand, so I was like, let's look it up and check the brand. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm texting somebody. I forgot I had a customer, had an eBay client asking some questions about a shirt, so I was filling that in.
Yeah, I'll take it. You got it? Okay.
We've gotten to the point now that people are starting to realize we do buy clothes, which some of the YouTube channels have mentioned.
Bolle? B-O-L-L-E?
Oh, Bolle or B-O-L-L-E? Bolle, I'd say that is. I think Mom said that was not on the list. Mom's got the list over there, so she's checking it. And
what do you think of that round tree?
I found the Roundtree in York, which I do sell pretty good. They sell pretty good for me and everything. But sometimes I ask Mom if she thinks it's a good looking shirt or not. You know, I always like to have a second opinion on stuff. You know, it's kind of some of them don't look good, some do. You know, we were finding a lot of brands today that I didn't know. So I was like, let me look them up. If I don't know them, I'm looking them up. My rule is if I see if some of the YouTubers mention them, I put them on the list. If there's some that I buy and they sell pretty quickly, that I took a chance on that I didn't know real well, and if they sell, I put them on the list. And yeah, and the ones that have bad sell-through rates, I just get it in my head that I don't buy those anymore. One example is Shein, Shein. I think they are like a Temu brand. Don't hold me to that, but I think they're like a Temu brand. And they sell, but they just slow sellers, and they sell like real cheap, like $7, $8. So I pass on all those. So now I know when I see a Shein one, I just bypass it pretty quick. Kim Rogers is another one. I don't low sell-through rate, so I pass on those. So I think I like this one. I remember rightly, and I bought it. And if I didn't buy it, I might. No, I didn't go over there today.
Hey, what about Grand Slam?
Oh no, I showed Mom this one. I'm sorry, Grand Slam.
Grand Slam, like tennis.
I don't think it was on the list either, if I remember right.
No.
Mom said no, putting it back. You don't go against what your mom says.
Here. It's Coleman.
We've learned to kind of double team stuff. She's over there working on the other side, and she's getting to where she knows her stuff. So, and every week I watch videos, so I add to the list. So Mom gets probably 30 or 40 new brands that have pretty good sell-through rates, and then I'll mark them on there. I need to get to where when I see some that are selling like really well, that have really high sell-through rates, I need to put like an asterisk, like a big, or put them in bold letters on the list. That way Mom knows the bold ones are like really good sellers. Kind of give her an idea of the ones that are selling better. So I like how the store has it all set up. It's real clean, you know. You just kind of, they've got all the larges in one place, all the mediums, and then they got color-coded tags with little dots on them, and you can tell the ones. Like today, I think she said the yellows. I'm not positive on it, but I think she said yellow and red were popular. If anybody is real good with like soccer jerseys and stuff like that, let me know on those. I don't know what to look for, so I'm kind of learning those.
Duck head.
I think that one
Thought we had that
did
one
not
already.
pass the test. Mom says, survey says.
Felt like that was a sporting good. No.
Mom said no. Duckhead goes
Just
back.
seemed
We're
to
not
me here,
accepting
but
it. Now, we could be wrong on some of these things. I thought that one right there was a very vintage one. I can't remember. It starts with a C. I want to say Koofy or something like that. There was a sweater back in the 80s that brings lots of money, and I think I butchered that. But it might be in Kuindi? No, that's not it. There's a sweater that looked like that one, but it's more yellow and everything. It brings a lot of money. As you can see, we were looking up a lot of things here. The store opened at 9, to give you an idea. It's 20 minutes after, and we are blasting through these. I think there was like 2 people in the whole store when we got there, so it's kind of nice. This store, people have not really caught on yet that it's there. So we're getting the pick of the litter, man. We got to go. I feel like we went through most of the clothing that they have right now, so I'm going to give it a week or two. You're watching this video. It's about a week out since we filmed this. I've already went to another thrift store to point. I let this one kind of lay low for this week. I'm gonna let it kind of replenish. Mom and I are gonna have to figure out
I was like, why is she calling it that? And then I saw.
We need to figure out a route. You know, like flea market and this thrift store one week, and load up, and then another week do another route, maybe out the beach,
I didn't know
just stuff
what
like
you were
that.
saying.
I used to hit the Goodwills, but the Goodwills are so expensive anymore. I'm finding other thrift stores that are a lot cheaper, so it's kind of nice.
On the jack.
It'll be in the next video you guys see, but I went out on Good Friday and scored a whole bunch of stuff, and I got.
How much of it?
I'll give it a secret on what I found, but I found a whole bunch of clothing, and I got $2.49 average cost on each piece, so it worked out good. Blazers, if you people are real good, if you guys are real good at blazers and stuff, let me know. I do not know anything about these, so it kind of scares me to find them. So, but it's like everything else, you just got to look it up, but I just don't know the market yet, so I got to learn that a little bit more. I'm getting pretty good with dress shirts and stuff and shorts and stuff like that, but blazers and stuff. Jackets, let me know how you guys do with jackets. I bought a whole bunch of jackets, but they are just not moving. It might be that time of year, I don't know. Maybe people buy all jackets in summer and buy summer clothes in winter. I don't know, because I'm selling shorts and polo shirts, but I'm not selling a lot of jackets. So I thought since it was winter, I'd sell more jackets, but I have not sold a lot of jackets. So maybe it's not a good time for jackets. Maybe the summer's when you sell jackets. I don't know. Throw some comments up there if you know.
The other day, he goes, "Yeah, probably not."
Mom and I are always laughing, man. We have so much fun together. I couldn't ask for a better mom. Check those out. Those look nice. Who are they? Can't tell. Uh-oh. Mom's on the list.
Yeah.
She's questioning things. You got to watch her. She's always questioning.
How do you tell what size is?
Oh, these are Talbots. I've been selling some Talbots really good. They don't have insane good sell-through rate, but I think Kaylee Elaine, I think she sells those. And I think I bought some one day because of that. And my Talbots are like getting sold pretty quick, so I bought some more Talbots. So a year ago, if you would have said how fast I'm going through these, I would have been like, and maybe I'm going too fast, I don't know. But if you said a year ago that I was going to fly through clothes this quick, I would laugh at you. I'd be like, I don't know how they do it. I'm like, I got to check everything. But as you go out week in, week out, you start learning real quick what sells and what doesn't sell. And I'm sure there's a lot we all miss. I'm sure I'm passing up deals that you guys, and I hope you do. I hope you call me out and go, man, the blue shorts that had the surfboards on, you missed it. You should have bought that one, or, you know. So, anyway, we moved on. Now we're at the flea market. Had to drink my coffee. I get a coffee every week. That's kind of my treat. Trying to eat healthy and all that, so I get myself that caramel coffee every week. And that's the only one I get. I drink coffee at work, but I don't get Dunkin' Donuts. I gotta get it caramel.
They got them at PetSmart. I talked to them the other day.
Anyway, used to a long time ago, this area right here was full of people, but for some reason this area of people don't open up until like 10 or 11. About the time we're finished is when you'll start seeing a lot of them. So, I don't know if you guys watch the videos for a while, but if you notice, I bypass a lot of these right here. These have turned into like what I call the commercial flea market. And it's where they're all like selling high price stuff. Like some of them right here on the right have clothing, but the clothing are real high price. This person, I thought they were unloading stuff, and she's just blocking the whole thing. I don't know what she was doing. We finally got around her. So, I like my new camera mount, but when you're walking, it kind of does a bouncy bounce.
I gotta figure him out again.
So, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I like the camera. It's a little easier to wear, but it bounces a little bit. So, I think I might have to tighten it down a little bit. We noticed a lot. Some of the people this week were not there, so it was kind of quiet. Whew, I'm getting dizzy. I don't know. This camera wobbles a little bit. I might have to figure out something here. When you're at a flea market, look a lot of vendors will put like tools and toys and, you know, stuff they think a lot of people want, but a lot of them have clothes, but they've tried clothes, but that's not really their big thing. So like in this case, this guy put all the clothes in the back of his booth, kind of, not booth, but kind of spot. And a lot of times you'll find some great clothes hiding back there because most people don't want to go that far back, or I call them window shoppers at the lot or at the flea market. They'll just walk by and they'll glance. If they don't see anything real close, they go, and they'll pass. I saw this. I think it was a medium, if I remember rightly, because I know I didn't end up getting it. I think it was medium. The tag was real faded. I couldn't see it real well. But yeah, I put it back. That would have been a cool jersey, but I think it was a medium. He had a lot of medium stuff. I thought he had some decent stuff, but he just the size where I passed on it.
I've been seeing her since Kim and I.
See how they a lot of people they'll have like one rack of clothes and then they have a lot of other stuff. So I don't know if your flea markets are like that, but ours are. This guy had a lot of T-shirts with anime. I don't know much about anime, so I kind of passed on them. But they had Gator stuff too. I've got a lot of Gator stuff right now, so I passed on the Gators.
I don't need it.
Mom's talking about something. I don't know what we talking about.
That's about it. That's all I want, right?
Yeah. But
And that's not.
of course, I'm down in Florida, so Gator stuff's big down here. But I don't know too much about anime, so I chose not to look at too much of these T-shirts.
Just start not needing them.
I did think this one was cool. This is a Coca-Cola one from like Chinese or Japanese or something. I couldn't read it,
It's kind of neat.
but I thought it was neat. Little polo Ralph Lauren. I think I bought this one, if I remember that, because I just think I sold this one just yesterday.
So yours?
Like,
So yours?
yeah.
Hers. Pete, how much are they? How much are they?
$3 for that one. Yeah, I remember. I did just sell that one. I bought it. I just listed it last week and sold it already. I think I took an offer for 15 or 18 plus shipping. So not bad. 3 into 15 or 3 into 18. Let me know in the comments if you guys know much about this anime stuff. I know my son watches a lot of it. I need to ask him more about it. But he has, they had a whole bunch of anime T-shirts. I don't know if that stuff sells or not. I haven't ever looked it up. I guess I could do what everybody tells everybody. This lady and my mom talk every week. She's the nicest lady. She's been out here probably 15 years or more. She's real tan. I don't know